Most people think life works like chess. Think hard, plan hard, and you will win. Life is like chess. That's what they think. And that belief quietly ruins decision making. And that is the belief that is holding them back. Because life is poker. It's not chess. Let me explain. The false mindset. Most people believe that life is like chess. If they make perfect moves by thinking hard enough and have a clear rules, they will get outcome. And that's their mindset. They will think right move equals to success, wrong moves equal to failure. They will think like this, but the problem is, this is a wrong belief. That is a lie, bro. How? Let me explain. Let's go on the chess side first. In chess, all pieces are visible. There is no hidden information, and if you lose, at some point you made a mistake. That's why you lose in chess. But it does not work in the poker. That's not how poker works. You will never see all the cards. In poker, we never see all the cards. Some information is always hidden. Luck is always there. So we can simply conclude from these points that life is more like poker, not chess. In poker, you can make the smartest decision and still lose. And you can make the most stupidest decision and still win. But that doesn't mean that smart person is bad or lucky person is skilled. People get this part wrong. Or sometimes they get lucky and they think they are skilled. Sometimes they make smart moves, but their outcome is wrong. To think that they are doing bad. Let's take for example, career decision. A man will choose a career path after thinking carefully. Always after thinking. He will think 10 times, study the market, and try to do every single thing right. He will do everything, try to do right. He will listen to many videos, read articles, get advice from people, and then take the decision. But then, market crashes, the company shutdowns, AI takes his jobs. Outcome is simple failure. Although he does everything right, but the outcome is failure still. Why? Let's have eye on it. What the man think? The chess view. It's not right. He look at the outcome and say, I failed. So in his mind, he thinks that he failed. The decision must have been wrong. He should have chosen something else. Yeah, that's completely natural. Most of you think like this. When the outcome is wrong, you will think, yeah, I made a mistake. Chess view. And that's completely natural. But it is an incorrect way of thinking. The wrong mindset. Let's have eye on next line. Yeah, no, it's correct. What actually happened? The poker view. At the time of decision, he studied the market, did everything right, built real skills, thought carefully. He acted rationally with the information available. That's the very key point. That's a very important key point. That we can simply conclude from these points that his decision-making process was wrong. What caused failure? In the external element, market crash, the company shut down. It is not in his control. AI disruption, timing, uncertainty. That's always there. And these are the hidden cards. You know, the poker, there are always some cards hidden. And this is why life is more like poker, not chess. Hidden cards. So, what we can think of this? After analyzing the situation, we can say that it was like a bad result, not a bad decision. That doesn't make the decision wrong or bad. It was just the outcome that was bad. And that's very important. And here is why it is very important. Where people mentally destroy themselves because of this simple false belief. So let's have an example or like small practical exercise.
What was your worst decision of 2025? And what was the best?
And most of you think like this. They will first look at the outcome and then think it's a decision. They will see the outcome of the decision first. If it was bad, they will conclude it as a bad decision. If it was a good outcome, they will conclude it as good decision. And this is the belief that is holding them back. They will think in terms of outcome, not in terms of decision. So by having this belief, the results are like this. They will lose confidence. They will start choosing safe path, become scared of committing again, and overthinking of the next decision. Overthink is a whole new topic. Lesson. Correct conclusion is not I was wrong. The correct conclusion is my decision was reasonable, but luck and uncertainty changed the result. And that single sentence can give you more of a mental strength as a man, because it's make them you believe in yourself more than saying I was wrong. Like poker, not like chess. Not everything is visible. You have to consider luck and uncertainty will always going to be there in your life. This is the correct conclusion, but believe that should be in your mind. My decision was reasonable, but the luck and uncertainty changed the result. The luck changed the result. That sentence keeps a man mentally strong. Why distinction matters. If he believed decision was wrong, he stopped trusting himself. He will avoid responsibility. He's not taking responsibility anymore. He's blaming. He become reactive. But if he understands the decision was good, he keeps his confidence. He is still confident in his decision-making process. He will reuse the same decision-making process, and he adapt faster next time. And this distinction, same man, different mindset, and that will get a completely different future. The real failure, it's very important. The real failure is not the outcome. The real failure would be never deciding again, waiting for certainty, copying lucky people back. Yeah, you might see a people got lucky and you will try to copy him just because he take a bad decision and got lucky and succeed, and you might try to copy him, playing safe to avoid regrets. And this is how people lose years of their life, completely wasting years just because one decision, good decision, was ruined by luck or other factors. Here is a simple exercise or question I want you to ask yourself next time by making any decision. Was this the best decision I could make with the information I had at that time? This is the question. If the answer is yes, don't change your strategy because of one loss. Focus on process, not outcome. This is a life-changing question if you ask yourself. Trust me. Next time while making a big decision, ask yourself this. The lesson: life is not about perfect moves, rules, or outcomes. It's about good decision under uncertainty. Luck controls the outcome in the short run, but decision quality controls your life in the long run. So we can say life is poker, not chess. Life is poker, not chess. I hope you get some value from this video. Peace.